Hey there, what's going on? Chris Cervantez with your monthly market update for the city of Verne for the month of November. So we're entering into what's traditionally the slowest time of the year, and the numbers are actually showing it in Verne. Big stat that jumped out in the beginning was the fact that in the last 30 days, for all of Verne, there were only 11 sales. So 11 closed sales in the last month. Compared to this time last year, it was 24 sales. So yeah, that's down considerably. I'm not all that surprised because A, Verne's a smaller city, but B, the market has definitely slowed down county-wide, statewide, nationwide. I'll take it from the top and kind of run through a couple things because here, right now in Verne, we have 24 homes on the market, which quite frankly is just super low. We have 23 homes in escrow right now. And the way that I'm able to say confidently that's super low, because the absorption rate. So the absorption rate is a metric, if you haven't watched my previous videos, it's a metric that we use to gauge how many months of inventory do we have in a given city. So right now we have 1.22 months of inventory in Verne. That means if not one more home comes up on the market, it'll take Verne about 1 month, month and a week to have all the homes sell. So that is an indication that we're in a strong seller's market in Verne. When you compare that number to August, in August we had a 2.2 number, and then even in October we had a 1.7. So one would think that with homes taking longer to sell, that absorption rate would go up, and it's actually gone the opposite direction. You have a lot of sellers holding off for now. Could it be because the interest rates are going up too high? Could it be that they just don't have any other options to look at? I mean, it could be a number of things. Ultimately, I think that's going to change as we get past the holidays. But to be determined. If you're a seller looking to get your home sold in Verne right now, it's an incredible time because you have buyers that are desperate for inventory and desperate for good quality homes. Now, the average days on market in Verne right now are 38 days compared to last year it was 14. So well more than double. It's actually 170% more. So it's taking much longer than it did last year. Again, if you're able to stick to your price, that's kind of irrelevant, just as long as you know what that number is. Now the list price to sales price ratio, that means that whatever homes are listed for, how does that compare to what they eventually sell for? Do they sell for above the asking price or below the asking price? Well, obviously during COVID, everything was going over the asking. Right now, though, sellers in general, the 11 homes that sold, they were selling for 2% below the original asking price. So that's actually not that much. Owners are getting their price. However, if you look at a year-over-year swing, last year homes were selling for a little bit more than 3%. So that's a 5% swing year over year. Again, we have a cooling market with higher interest rates, but ultimately if you price your property well, you can still expect to get close to asking price. Now the median sales price, this was a pretty dramatic swing. I think it's because, let me start off with what the number is. In Verne, the median sales price was $802,000. So $802,000 compared to this time last year, it was $873,000. So that would show a 9% drop in prices. I just don't think that's accurate because last month it was much higher. I just think a lot of smaller homes were trading in Verne here in the last month. I can guarantee you in December it's going to go way up. I know the California Association of Realtors is forecasting next year prices are going to go down 8%, but then you read another article and people are expecting LA County to go up, so to be determined. So highest and lowest sales in all of Verne, the highest sale, beautiful property, 1212 Aldersgate Drive. It was listed for $1,525,000. They got it done just under 2 months. They got it done for $1,495,000. Completely remodeled, all the cute Pinterest kind of, very nice bathrooms, nice open kitchen. The investor did a great job. It was a flip. It was a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2,400 square foot home, but it had a big 15,000, almost 16,000 square foot lot. So it's right there off of Baseline and Wheeler on that northwest section. So really nice, big lot. The lowest sale, it was one of the condos right across the street from Vaughn's, 1502 Briar Place. That was, it basically didn't hit the market. It was listed one day, it went into escrow that same day. It was listed for $465. It was a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom. They closed it. Only 850 square feet. It didn't look highly upgraded at all, but that one sold for $465. So, what do you think? What do you think is going to happen here in Laverne? Do you think that once the new year hits, inventory is going to pop, or do you think that owners in Laverne are staying put because they love their low interest rates that they refied into last year? Let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback. If there's anything I can do to help you, let me know. Thanks so much.